Now if we check the console or the elements, let me show you. Let me expand this piece container, or let me expand puzzle container, and in some spaces we are seeing for this, that is for this, let me expand, see, that particular element is appended to this space. Then here also it is there, see the second one, but for the third and fourth piece we haven't appended because we haven't dropped any pieces there, right? Then for the fifth one it is there, see, another div element, that is the image piece, is appended to this space. Then for this as well it is there. Then for 1 2 3, that is 1 2 3, we don't have any images as of now. Then again for this we have appended the image piece to the available div element. Like this we have appended some images which are being dropped. Suppose I dropped one more here, see. Now in the fourth space, see, first, second, third, fourth, we have added the dropped image. So what we have done here, for the drop event, we have dropped the items and added two class names. That is, for the space we are adding piece present, and for the dropped piece, that is whichever piece has been dropped from here to here, we are adding the dropped piece class. So here we can see for the main div, that is for the div space here, we are having the class name piece present, and for the image piece we are having the class name dropped piece. Now when we drag a piece and suppose I place it in between these two, we are not able to understand whether this piece will go here or here once I release it. Suppose I release it, it is going to this space. So what we can do is that we can have the hover class option, then the currently being dropped space will be highlighted. But hover class has been deprecated in version 1.12. Instead of that, we need to use the classes option. Let me show you that. This is jQuery UI's droppable widgets API details. So here we have hover class. So you could see here that version deprecated in 1.12. So instead of that, suppose we want to use hover class, we need to use the classes option now. That is, within classes we have to specify UI droppable highlight. So let me copy this and let me add it for the droppable. So after this, let me have classes, and within that I have specified UI droppable to be highlight. Now let me save this and check the output. Let me click start and let me take this from here and put it here. Okay, it is not getting highlighted in fact. We are not able to see the change clearly, right? Instead of this, let me try hover class itself. Hover class, and we need to specify UI state highlight as the value of this. Okay, then put comma, and now let me check. Let me click start. Let me try to drag this. See, now it is getting highlighted. As you could see here, the second one is now getting highlighted, and if I move this towards the left hand side, this one is getting highlighted. So by using hover class itself, it is working as of now. If it is not working, then we can use the classes option provided. Okay. Now if we want to change the color of the highlighted space, what we need to do, we need to change the theme here. As of now, I have chosen the theme as this. How should I pronounce this? Trontastic, Trontastic, right? So as of now, this is the theme. If I change the theme, then the color will be changed from, as of now it is being displayed as a green color, light green or cream shade, right? Now if I change the theme, the color also will be changed.